I really am starting to be at risk of looking like Cousin It from the Addams Family. On October 12th, I started a competition where you guys could submit entries for a name for a character in my new book, On the Other Side. For the past couple days, I've been going through all of the entries. We had over 1,000 entries. It was crazy. So I've been going through those entries and I have picked a winner. Before I tell you what the winning name was, I just wanted to mention some of the names that I absolutely loved, because I had a group of about 6 or 7 and that I just couldn't choose between because they were all so perfect for not only the character, but they were so in keeping with the theme of the book. There were a few that I read and sat there and thought, how have I not already come up with that name yet? That's so perfect. So here are some of the names that were on my shortlist, as it were, to be in the book. But unfortunately, I'm not allowed to mention the names of the people who submitted these entries, because if you're under 18 and I mention your name, then there's legal terms and conditions, reasons, and I could get in trouble for that. So I'm really, really sorry. But if you hear the name that you submitted, please know that it was such a strong contender and I absolutely loved the name that you picked. So thank you so much for entering, because I enjoyed so much going through these names. So here we go. Persephone Forrest, but Percy for short, which is a name I actually have on my baby naming list for whenever I have a child. Saffron Stone and Saffron Embers were submitted by 2 different people and I thought they were both brilliant names. Raelia Willow, Farah Dawn, Aurelia Sparks. I think Sparks is such a cool last name. And then this one I couldn't stop saying when I read it because it really just feels nice to say. Lorna Borealis. That's a great name. However, there is only one character, so I can only pick one name. And when I read this name, I had a short intake of breath where I was like, that's the name. That has to be the name. But the very weird thing is that 2 people separately in 2 different emails entered in this name. This name was chosen twice by 2 completely different people. So I took that as a sign that this name so desperately wants to be in my book that it found a way to be entered twice. So there may only be 1 character to be named, but there are 2 winners because they both chose the same name. So without further ado, the winning name for my character in On the Other Side, picked by Anna Palmer and Hannah Powell, is Clementine Frost, and I absolutely love that name. It couldn't be more perfect. It's brilliant. From that name, I can now start working on her and who she is and what she likes and what she doesn't like and what sort of person she is, and it's gonna be so much fun. Thank you so much to everyone who entered. I had so much fun going through those entries. You guys are so creative and just on it. You guys rock, and it was just such a fun competition, and I really hope you guys like Clementine Frost when you read about her next July. Yay! Dear Tom and G, it was my birthday, I turned 23, and you guys got me a new camera.